So now what we have is a power setting of 430 pounds.
To the northeast inbound for landing.
Path marker on the white line, an autopilot and altitude hold and on a heading, and an airspeed that's declining at a very slow, stable rate to meet the command for level flight. The wingtip indicators or dentrals are indicating a higher than usual angle of attack. We are now getting into the full flaps regime of the white arc, which is fine. So we're just going to let this decay and see what happens. And what will happen is we'll get near the stall. Betty will say stall, stall, which replaces the old screeching buzzer. White banners or white annunciators are advisory only. Yellow means property damage may occur, and red means
check gear.
Property damage or personal injury may occur. So that's the priority and the way to think about those annunciators.
Check gear.
And what we're doing is exploring the envelope of the aircraft.
Check
That's
gear.
good. That's good right there. That's good. What we're wanting to do is let the airspeed decay and see what the autopilot and the system does when you get near to a stall. So now try 350. Take your time. That's good right there. So there's VX. You can see the tape mark right there. And F35 means full flaps are available at that point. It's 112. Now if you listen and feel with your feet lightly on the rudders, I don't want you to touch anything. If you get a stall, I want you to take off the autopilot
airspeed
and lower the nose. Now there's first indication of a stall. It's min speed. So you're going to be ready on the button, and Betty's going to help you out, but she's not perfect. So you feel that little rocks and pebbles stay coordinated. So give yourself a little bit of right rudder. Right. So our rule in this aircraft in normal flight is 100 knots or more until all turns are completed. And now you can see that even with an accelerated turn, that would be entirely safe if you stay in the envelope. So this is what we would call a slow flight drill, but it's not a skills drill. It's a demonstration drill that allows the new pilot to understand what the autopilot can do for him. Just squeeze off a little more power. I think push some in there. We want to keep the airspeed declining ever so slowly, about a knot per second. That's good.
Blue Raider 32 turning left crosswind, runway 05, Warren County.
Airspeed, airspeed.
So you feel the little rumble in the, you can feel it in the yoke now. Be ready. You're going to double tap or single tap, doesn't matter, and gently push forward. That's it. Push down. Push the button. Push down. Trim, trim, trim for that. Trim, trim, trim. You must trim. Trim off the pressure. Trim, trim, trim. Put your thumb on the trim, not the middle of your thumb. Yeah. Push down. You have to push down. Put the path marker below the horizon. Push down. You're trimming the wrong way. Trim this way. Yep. Path marker. Look at the path marker. Level the wings. Right there. and just get yourself trimmed. Push, trim, do not let the path marker come up. And now that you got the nose down, squeeze some power in. You know you need 450-ish. Don't overdo it. Good. All right, so just to be sure, if you want to trim down, you have to push forward. Okay, here it is here. The trim is running. You see that?
Yes.
All right, so now look at your airspeed and see what, if anything, you want to do. So you see it's in altitude mode and it's trying to go to 3. Recommend you take off the altitude button and put it back on. Now put it back on. All right, so that's one way to get straight and level. Stand by. Another way is to press level. Just press it. Yep. Drama is over. You're at 120 knots at a proper power setting. Path markers on the white line. The dentrals are even. They're still above the white line because we're slower than cruise airspeed. Good job. Dick Rochfort, fly safely.